Hey everyone, so today we're going to be working on can-can, specifically focusing on the string crossings in our left and right hand, as well as working on some left hand coordination. So to begin, I'll play the first phrase pizzicato. You're welcome to play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, so I think the toughest part of this section are the string crossings in our left hand that have to do with the perfect intervals between the perfect fourths and the perfect fifths. So I'll start from the beginning of the phrase and then pause when we get to the first instance of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, I'm on a first finger E on the D string, and our next note is going to be first finger A on the G string. So in this case, instead of lifting up my whole hand shape and moving it to the G string, I'm actually just going to bar my first finger across both of the strings and allow my point of contact on my finger to be slightly lower as I'm touching the G string. So I'll just isolate this once and show you how it will sound. Notice how I maintain the rest of my left hand shape throughout this. Great, now I'll do it in context and go on until we get to the next instance. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here we're on fourth finger B on the G string, and we're going to be going over to fourth finger F sharp on the D string. So this is slightly different because we're going to be shifting to the lower string. So in this case, I actually am going to lift up and release my left hand and move it over to the D string. And notice when I do this, I'm not going to just move my pinky over, and I'm also not going to throw my hand off of the bass and then bring it back. I'm just going to release and do a slight motion over and then continue playing. So I'll isolate this once and then do it in context. Great, now in context. 3, 4. Awesome, so now at this point we're at the second phrase of the song, and we're going to shift up into third position, fourth finger D on the G string. So let's check our octave to begin. Let's do that again, make any necessary adjustments. Great, so for this phrase, we're going to start with our open D, play the high D on the G string, and then just walk the phrase down. Make sure that when you shift, you remember to release your shift and ride the rails. So I'll demonstrate this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do both of these phrases together, pizzicato. Feel free to play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's work on the string crossings in this section by just playing the open strings. I'll demonstrate this, and then you can rewind and play along with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to just focus on one 4-note grouping in the piece and do some exercises that you can transfer to the whole piece. So we're just going to focus on the section where it goes A, B, F sharp, G. I picked this section because there's a couple string crossings that happen in our right hand, and it includes one of those perfect intervals that we previously talked about. So the first thing that we're going to do is really focusing on our bow, and we're going to leave 2 beats in between the string crossings, and we're going to rock, set, and then play. So I'll demonstrate this. Rock, set, rock, set. So let's do that again. 3, 4. Rock, set, rock, set. So now let's do that without any spaces in it. 3, 4. And you should make sure you're still rocking and setting your bow even when there's not the extra space in there. Let's do that one more time. 3, 4. Great. So another good exercise that we can do is we want to make sure that our left hand is moving slightly before our right hand plays the note. So one way that you can practice this is going really slow and really articulating your left hand motions early. So I'm just going to play the whole first phrase of the piece, and you can transfer it to the rest of it later. Play the whole piece straight through. 1, 2, 3, 4.